Hey, it's Maxwell Glick! Last week I asked you what kind of music would Mr. Collins listen to, and this week I'm gonna tell you what I think. Most of you thought Mr. Collins probably would listen to something classical or opera, something like Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, but I'm here to tell you Mr. Collins would listen to One Direction and Taylor Swift. I know you're probably saying no guy in his mid to late 20s would ever listen to One Direction or Taylor Swift. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But here's the deal. Collins has probably been told that One Direction and Taylor Swift are two of the biggest musical acts out there, and because he always feels the need to fit in and be popular and know what's going on but never really get it, he would be listening to One Direction and Taylor Swift non-stop. I don't think he would admit that he listened to One Direction and Taylor Swift, but he would admit it to the right people. I think he would try so hard and learn all the lyrics to every one of their songs and try to impress people. But instead of singing them the way they actually should be sung, he would make it all proper-like, and he'd be like, "We are never ever ever getting back together. We are never ever ever getting back together." Or he'd be like, get out of my mind, and come on, come into my life. I don't know what it is, but I need that one thing. Yeah, you've got that one thing. Remember when Mr. Collins asked to see Lizzie's analytics? I feel like he would be the same way with pop music. He'd be interested in the numbers, like, oh, well, did you know that Taylor Swift's song debuted at #1 on iTunes and sold the most copies in iTunes history in its first week? Wait a minute, I used to do things like that. This whole vlog is making me question my own love of pop music. If Collins loves it, can I? But here's the difference. I love pop music because I actually love the music. Collins would only like it because he's told that it's popular, but no doubt he would succumb to the irresistible, catchy pop melodies. Could you see Collins going to a One Direction concert in his suit and tie and not really understanding why he's the oldest one there? So now tell me what you think. Have I proven that Collins would listen to One Direction and Taylor Swift and any other pop act that you could think of? Or am I just making the case because I actually listen to that stuff? Now that we're on the subject of what Collins would listen to, it makes me think, what would Collins watch on TV? Now, if you take my theory that he would just watch something because he's told that it's popular, then what show would that be? Let me know what you think, and maybe in my next vlog I'll talk about that. Thanks again, like, subscribe, keep watching the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, and now stay tuned for some cuteness. Hey, you're in my spot! I'm supposed to sit there. Hey! Lucky, you're in my spot. Come on, I'm supposed to sit there. That's my spot.